Demonstrators in Seattle held a Liberty or Death rally today that drew counter-protesters as well, while dozens of police officers kept those two sides separated. Right-wing groups, Washington 3%ers, and Patriot Prayer were holding the rally outside City Hall to protest an effort to launch a gun control initiative that would raise the age in Washington state for people buying semi-automatic rifles. 3 men were arrested during that demonstration for assault. Meanwhile, demonstrators here in Spokane held their own rally at Franklin Park today, where gun rights advocates and local politicians came together. The rally, we're told, was peaceful, and there were no arrests made. In a crime tracker alert now.
For gun rights in Spokane, that event was already planned, but it got a big boost after a judge's decision. We're breaking down what's next for the initiative.
Gun rights activists rallied in Spokane today. Now, that event was already planned, but it had some renewed focus after a judge's recent decision. That judge tossed out thousands of signatures on a petition to raise the legal age in Washington state to buy a semi-automatic rifle. The Spokane Concealed Carry Group held that rally today. It was called Liberty or Death. The rally was in opposition of Initiative 1639 in Franklin Park. That initiative aims to raise the legal age limit to buy a semi-automatic weapon to 21 years old. On the other side of the argument are those who voiced their opinions by signing the initiative, which got a lot of support. Organizer Tad Howard says the fight for gun rights doesn't end just because the initiative is facing a setback.
It was a rather short period of time before I actually learned of the initiative, and then when I heard that it had actually gotten enough signatures to make it onto the voters' ballot.
On Friday, though, a Thurston County judge threw out 300,000 signatures that would have kept that initiative on the November ballot. In order for that initiative to make it now, Washington State's 9 Supreme Court justices would have to weigh in by the end of the month. On the west side, percenters had their own Liberty or Death rally. Demonstrators protested the gun initiative at the Seattle City Hall. Counter-protesters from the Radical Women and Freedom Socialist Party groups were there as well. There was a heavy police presence keeping those sides apart from one another. Some counter-protesters were arrested for not moving away from the Liberty or Death rally when police told them to move.